The only condition is total allegiance to Museveni. We are going to continue protesting this life presidency project.
A few moments later.
But if you're asking me as Norbert Mao, I would back President Museveni.
A few moments later.
Envayo nentegeeza bannayuganda nti NUP si kibiina wabula project aba government aba NRM be bajingirira project eyo.
A few moments later.
Kati eri enkambi ey'okubiri mulimu NUP ekulemberwa Robert Kyagulanyi, mulimu PFF eya Lukwago, omuli ne Kano Besigye. Abo bo balayira nti tebasobola kutuula ne President Museveni.
One of the greatest simulation of the century is Norbert Mao. Norbert Mao has come out to backtrack on each and everything that he said before joining government. I feel bad for Norbert Mao because I don't know how many years can be taken to build another Norbert Mao. Norbert Mao was one of the wise leaders, but he has come out to contradict himself. Before he joined government, he used to call NUP a party that was formed by NRM, and that they are funding NRM. Now he backtracked to say that NUP is the party for the opposition that does not work with NRM. A total contradiction. Before I proceed, let me first play with the tape as Norbert Mao was saying that NUP was funded by the regime. Here's the tape.
Envayo nentegeeza bannayuganda nti NUP si kibiina wabula project aba government aba NRM be bajingirira project eyo. NUP kyali kibiina nga kibaddewo myaka nga 17 kibiina kya Kibalama ne bakiguza Bobi Wine. Bobi Wine n'akiguza abantu abalina ennyonta ey'okuwangula obululu. Mu mateeka NUP si kibiina naye olw'okubanga ekolera government.
That is Norbert Mao. No sooner had he joined NRM than he started saying that now NUP does not work with NRM. A total contradiction. You could see that a person, a wise person that has been, you know, Norbert Mao once came out to say that if a person is wise and he ceases to use his wisdom, then his wisdom doesn't matter. He's a stupid man. That quote justifies what Norbert Mao is right now. After saying that NUP is an entity for the NRM, is now he came out to say that NUP does not work with NRM, yet because he's in the government, he said these statements.
Kati eri enkambi ey'okubiri mulimu NUP ekulemberwa Robert Kyagulanyi, mulimu PFF eya Lukwago, omuli ne Kano Besigye. Abo bo balayira nti tebasobola kutuula ne President Museveni. Bo bali ku kimu agende. Ffe tugamba tuwaye. Bo tebaagala kuwaya. Balina ebyokwekwasa bingi.
That is Norbert Mao. So you clearly see that there is something wrong with Norbert Mao. I don't know which magic stick Museveni uses to use wise leaders to entrench his agenda. Once upon a time, Norbert Mao came out to say that they are fighting life presidency. He made a presser fighting life presidency. Now he's entrenching the life presidency. What a shame. I hope to know. Okay, what I believed is Norbert Mao, however much he changed to go and serve government, I didn't believe that he can lie this low to go against his belief and his conscience because he wants to be retained in cabinet. To an extent of saying that he knows the next president, being a power broker. There is a day Norbert Mao came out to fight the last president. In fact, he said these statements.
The Museveni regime has managed to rule Uganda for so long because of its divide and rule politics. A man who claims a copyright to the vision of East African unity and Pan-Africanism is busy balkanizing and dismembering the social fabric of Uganda.
Each clan can now get a district on demand. The only condition is total allegiance to Museveni.
We are going to continue protesting this life presidency project. The most important thing is that Ugandans are waking up.
That is Norbert Mao. Norbert Mao, what happened, my brother? I'm the one of the very few people who felt bad when Norbert Mao joined government. We had a lot of differences, of course, like sibling rivalry, accusing ourselves of not working to expectation. But when Norbert Mao joined government, it has changed a lot. When he came out to say that he fought the life presidency, now he's coming out to say that he's supporting General Kaguta Museveni. He's coming out to say that he's supporting General Kaguta Museveni and that DP is going to support Museveni's presidency, as if forgetting the life presidency. If in fact he said these statements.
As a party, we have decided that we will discuss that. But if you're asking me as Norbert Mao, I would back President Museveni. But we need the party I lead to pronounce itself formally. And the time will come for that. But I'm not afraid to declare where I stand.
That is Norbert Mao. Pray for Norbert Mao so that he can gain back his conscience. If people like Kaindo Tafiri, who have been in government for 40 years, are coming out to highlight that NRM is doing wrong for incarcerating, for managing transition, yet another person has been in opposition for almost 30 years, is joining the regime and is being used as a face of impunity. At least any other person would have said those statements, but not Norbert Mao. Any other. Okay? I think Norbert Mao also has some envy against the opposition leader Robert Kyagulanyi, because Robert Kyagulanyi entered in politics for a short period of time and was able to take up space which Norbert Mao had failed to occupy. For at least for the opposition to gain something under Robert Kyagulanyi, they rather lose everything if Norbert Mao is not a part. Norbert Mao, if you see this video, at least you are in government. You may not come out to oppose it directly, but don't be used as a face of impunity to an extent of going against your conscience, to an extent of coming out to make enforcement that the election is going to be quiet, and those who would want no make it loud will be made quiet, insinuating terror on the electorates and the opposition. The face of impunity should not be but because I know you as a wise leader. In fact, if they tell you to go on leaders who are stupid, to go on in people's home who are stupid, you cannot go on the door of Norbert Mao, but is being used as a stupid leader. Of course, that's my opinion. Many yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kabiye Sulaiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makindi East constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Baka Derek Nyeko we namuteeka k'eggaali n'agamba anvudde mu Lwokwano. Ky'atagamba abantu mbu Kabiye Sulaiman Mawagali yamugobye mu kalulu. Waliwo bannakigwanyiza abamu nga talina mu constituency nga jjaaji esimbeemu nga tebagenda na kumulunda by the way, kuba tosobola fumba mmere nga togenda jjiri yako. Maama ewaka bw'afumba asooka n'aloza ku mmere n'alaba oba omunnyo gunoze. Kati gwe oyagala okujja mu constituency nga tebagenda na kulonda. It is something but kirago bwannakigwanyizi kiraka opportunism. Era n'ekibiina kangezi kasaka ekisalawo ne kiwa omuntu ng'agenda ne mu constituency wali abaala ku short notice kiba unfair nga kiyinza oleta odi someone weewaayo ekibiina kiba bigger than anyone. Tuba tujjagana decision yonna naye tekiba fair. Ekyokubiri ne candidate kati nga Mulyanyama yavudde mu Makindye West nga jene waffe mu East ng'agambwa engeri gyenko gye yavuddewo alayambwe constituency badde egenda mu NRM. Kale katugamba akozeseza yo narrative. Kiyandikoze yandize n'awagira omuntu agenda ofuna kadi wabanga ye alowooza mbu ye amaanyi ge gagiwangusa constituency yandize kwa si mulonzi waayo si gyasula n'agamba ngenda wagira ono agenda ofunya kadi kyekyandiraze oba fairness. Ate ne bino byatambula ng'agamba mbu kadi yagifuna dda simayembo ekibiina kye kimusindise simayembo bakansala bagenda osalawo candidate ekyo si kituufu. NUP tegaba kadi bwetyo. NUP erina emitendera yagitubuulira. Kati nganze ngenda vettinga ku Lwokuna ku Lwokubiri vetting erimu marks ana ground nkaaga zezo parameters wabayinga ye Mulyanyama malowooza waliyo parameters endala ez'okugaba kaadi nga just short notice weeks embiri ojje mu constituency gy'ota campaigningidde ng'olaga obwannakibwenza gwe tekijja kusoboka. Ekyokubiri mukulu Arafat, abakulembeze abakulu be tulabirako be basinze okukola ensobi mbuuza ntya omusajja y'omu yasitutuka n'agayagala Walodi Meya n'avuma Nyanzi n'amusensebula Nyanzi olw'ebivuma ebingi n'agamba Walodi Meya mbukoze ki mbuvuddeko bwe bamulekaako yekka ate n'addukayo n'agamba ngenda Makindye West n'avuma abakulembeze baayo n'abavuma olwamala ne n'addukayo kati azze ne waffe buli waagenda anvuma twabadde ku mukolo ssebo n'anvuma n'anvumira mu bantu n'agamba gwe ssula oli munafu nnyo era tolina ky'osobola nze ekibiina kye kyansindise ne bakansa tebakuwagira ne ŋŋamba ye omusajja omukulu kuba nze mbadde mutwala nga taata nkuba anzaala anzaalira ddala kuba alina abaana abannenkana naye wojja n'onvumira mu bantu kitegeeza naffe tulina okuvayo ne tukola clarification tugambe nedda ekibiina tekigabangako kaadi z'obwempi wakyaliwo process. Ekyokubiri lwaki olaga obwannakigwanyizi okujja mu constituency we batakulonda mw'otabeera, that is the unfairness. Naye era